Everybody, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Tarif.
And welcome to the Cartoon Kids Podcast.
Woo!
Yeah.
Alright, so today we will be watching a show by...
No, we're not going to talk about it first.
Oh, okay.
First, I want to say something. So, thank you to everyone who gave feedback for last episodes. There were the past two episodes we did on...
it was last Monday.
What's it called?
Oh, it was...
Samurai Jack
along with...
World of Gumball.
Amazing World of Gumball.
So, I have some... So, first of all, I know I seem pretty negative towards Samurai Jack, but I actually kept watching it. And it's actually a really good show. And in the second episode, they do state that his age is 25 BA, which is before Aku reigned. So starting from when he was flung to the future. So he is 25 years old.
Oh, okay. So,
secondly,
yeah,
he didn't really have a name. Because when he got to the future in the episode 2, there was like these weird alien dudes after he like dodges all these cars. And all the alien dudes are like, "Oh, yo, Jack, that was totally wiggity whack, Jack." And they're all saying these weird things. And then later, these anthropomorphic dogs are like, "Oh, what is your name, old bean?" And he's like, "They call me Jack." So he doesn't have a name. He calls himself Jack.
He essentially adopted a name that people addressed him as.
That was that was interesting.
This is kind of cool.
I think we should record a second Samurai Jack episode.
I think we should later on.
Anyways, today we are doing two varying complementary cartoons. They're both weird. They're both for kids, and they're both really, really well animated.
The first show we'll be watching is...
Let's give a clue.
Oh my god!
Let's give a clue. Come on. Hey,
all right.
Do you guys know how many days there are in summer? It's in the theme song of our show. It's actually 104 days of summer vacation.
So that means there must be 104
And you guys got to stick with us. Because Phineas and Ferb are going to do it all.
I assume that's part of the song?
That's the theme song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm the one saying that. Yeah, we're watching Phineas and Ferb. So the episode we are going to watch is called Ask a Foolish Question and Misperceived Metronome. I believe that's the episode where Phineas and Ferb build a fun house. But we'll watch the episode and we'll talk about it. So you guys should go watch that episode. Let me go to the menu. And, yeah. We'll cut this out. Yeah, so... Oh, that was a delightful burp.
Excuse me.
He burped. We're watching Ask a Foolish Question and Misperceived Metronome. Or
Monotreme.
Monotreme.
What the hell?
I read
it as metronome
I've
too.
never heard the episode titles before. So that's the episode we're going to go watch. You guys should watch it too. You can download it off of iTunes or watch it on Disney or Family Channel.
Or pirate it from wherever TV source
we should not be saying...
Oops. Okay, no. Go buy it. Support the official release.
We bought the Perry Files DVD at Disney Store. And, it contains 7 episodes, so 14 11-minute episodes, bonus features. And, guys, there's stickers and
a postcard.
And
magnets.
Puzzles and magnets.
And
we're 6 years old.
And all the stuff that dreams are made of.
Everything. Okay. So we're going to watch the episode. You guys should go watch it, too. And we'll be back right after we play the end of the Phineas and Ferb theme song because it's totally wicked.
See you soon.
Hey, Tarif, what are we going to do today? You have no idea.
No,
You've never seen Phineas and Ferb.
I haven't watched this show.
All right, so I'll say that to you afterwards. All right, we're going to go watch the episode. See you guys soon.
Later.
This is going to be great. This could possibly be the best day ever. Today is going to be a great day. This could possibly be the best day ever. Today is going to be a great day.
So, Tarif, what are we going to do today?
Today's going to be the best day ever.
All right, we just came back from watching 2 episodes of Phineas and Ferb. We just finished watching Ask a Foolish Question and Misperceived Monotreme. And yeah, they were 2 episodes of Phineas and Ferb, so it's just the usual thing. Phineas and Ferb was originally created by Dan Povenmire and Jeff Swampy Marsh. You can't see, but I'm doing quotations around Swampy. Who to both do actual voices in the show. And yeah, so it's about Phineas and Ferb, 2 stepbrothers who try and make every single day of the summer the best it could be by inventing some weird machine. Meanwhile, their sister tries to bust them, and at the same time, their pet platypus, Perry, the platypus, is actually a secret agent trying to foil this bad guy, and all the storylines end up always mixing up together. So, Tarif, you've never seen it before. Why don't you start with telling us?
I've never seen this show before. I've always seen little commercials and little snippets on TV when I'm channel surfing. And I always thought it was... Let's be frank, it is aimed towards a younger audience. But
there's stuff we laughed at.
There's a whole bunch of stuff that I laughed at. I thought it was ridiculous, but tastefully ridiculous. Like, it wasn't something that... it wasn't stupid comedy like in the next show we're gonna watch, but it was
not talking about that.
no, not yet. Just hinting at it.
Yeah.
But it's clever with what they're doing. The animation is pretty good. It's
also, not like simple Flash animated. Like
yeah,
it appears as if it is traditionally hand drawn.
It looks
or maybe
traditional.
it is digitally.
It probably is traditional. I can't tell, and I'm an animation.
There are
student.
poses and mouths that just couldn't be animated with like a simple Flash program.
Yeah, so it's probably, if it is Flash, there's a lot of traditional elements to it, right?
I think it's traditional.
All right,
I think it's mostly
power to them because I can't tell
from
the
what
difference.
I've seen on behind the scenes videos and stuff.
Sounds good. For this show, like I've never watched it before, but it's got 2 little 10-minute segments in the episode, much similar to The Amazing World of Gumball last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so in each little snippet, they've got their own little story that's independent of each other. But the only consistency that I've noticed is that the sister always wants to try and bust them, and she's always failing at it.
But the way they combine all 3 of the A, B, and C story plots, storylines.
Yeah, there's 3 storylines.
To always somehow do what you always expect at the end. It's like a game, sort of, to try and guess what is going to happen.
Yeah, I was like, Tyler gave me a brief snippet beforehand, and there are 3 plots to the story.
Plots, yeah.
There's the main plot, which
Phineas
is Phineas and Ferb
building.
want to build something to make the day wicked awesome. The second plot is that Candace is always trying to get them in trouble.
But she's always distracted by Jeremy or her friends.
Right, and then the third plot is Perry the Platypus fighting off Dr.
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz. I'm never going to get that
Evil
name.
Incorporated.
And so,
So
and in each episode, the 3 subplots all come together really nicely. And even though it's a 10-minute snippet, all the story elements work really well, as opposed to like a half-an-hour television show that's got a lot of plot in it.
Like the episode we just watched where they're building a funhouse. Dr. Doofenshmirtz builds the least likely inator, because there's always an inator, something inator. I think he builds an inator, which creates inators for him.
That's really messed up.
And then he zaps Candace, and Candace takes down everything the boys built, and then she's just like,
I took it down. I don't know why. And then the mom's
that seems very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Oh, yeah, so, okay, let's talk about the voices now. Vincent Martella is a teenager. I don't remember what show he was originally in, but he does the voice of Phineas.
All right.
He's like a teenager. Ashley Tisdale is Candace.
And then there's Mitch.
She is like the perfect voice for being...
an annoying
She
older
sounds
sister.
crazy in the episodes whenever she's like, Mom, they're here. They look at that invention. Or when she saw the robot machine and she's like... like 20,
like a good 10, 20 seconds.
That was amazing.
Just like, what
she has the perfect voice for being creepy. And
creepy older
sadistically crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's in one episode, she is like intensely, wildly crazy.
That's crazy.
Or sometimes she goes, Meep. She just goes, Meep, whenever something bad happens. Or like when she's like, Mom, come and look at it, and then it's gone. She's like, Meep. It's such a weird sound.
She's so confident and like headstrong, and then all of a sudden, nothing.
She's just
nothing.
like, but
it was here, I swear.
Caroline Ray, who is in Sabrina
the Teenage Witch, who plays
the mom.
Aunt Hilda. Not the mom.
No, she's the mom in this.
Oh yeah, she's the mom.
But she's
in
Aunt
that.
Hilda, and
yes,
yeah, she's really.
There's
fun.
actually a lot of Disney voice Disney kids acting on this show. Like
Mitchell Musso from Hannah Montana is Jeremy.
I hate that kid.
Well, he's a completely different character. He's not like, hey, it's Smokey Okie all over the place.
Yeah, none of that crap.
He's just like, hey, Candace, you want to hang out?
Yeah, thank God.
This is the thing most people don't know. Ferb's dad, who is married to Phineas's mom, because they were stepbrothers, Phineas's dad is voiced by Richard O'Brien, who wrote Rocky Horror Picture Show and plays Riff Raff in it.
That's really
the bald guy with the hunchback who sings Time Warp. He's the voice, and he's so funny. Like, he's not like.
That's really messed up.
Sometimes he gets in on what the kids are doing. Like, there's one episode they take a carpet in their living room and turn it into a magic carpet. So they're flying through the air, and the dad's just like, oh, the kids took me on a magic carpet ride. And the mom's like, oh, that sounds lovely. But she doesn't know they actually flew in the air.
Yeah.
And he's just always sort of in on it. And he's so calm, and it's completely different than the character he plays.
What I think is really ridiculous, but also kind of humorous at the same time, is that where the hell do these kids get the money for half the stuff they're building?
I don't know.
Are they,
like
do they
the
have
first
some
episode.
college trust fund that they're just splurging on?
I think they just sign up for it, and this universe just exists to build these things.
Oh, lucky for them, man.
Like the first episode, they build a roller coaster. That was the first pilot episode. And the guy's like, "Aren't you a little young to be building a roller coaster?" He's like, "Yes I am." I was like, "Okay."
Wow.
Well, it's just a weird universe to live in where nobody cares about this sort of thing.
I wish adults in our world were like that.
Yeah, what are you doing? We want to build a library. Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
Aren't you a little young to be building a library?
Maybe.
Yes.
Probably not.
Yes, we are.
But whatever.
Okay. What else do we have to talk about? The songs.
The songs.
There's a song.
There's
in
always
like
a.
every episode.
And it's so random and obscure and has no real.
It's just talking. The song is literally about what's happening.
Think rap.
How did
No,
how did
that's a
that
bad
first
idea.
song go?
I don't even know, man.
It was like, "Oh, you're building a robot and you're saying what you're doing."
Yeah, like what the hell?
The thing we didn't get to see is Perry the Platypus's theme song. It's just talking about Perry the Platypus. You haven't seen it,
No.
but we'll listen to it afterwards. It's amazing.
Probably,
I'll
yeah.
include a link to a YouTube video. It's like, he's a four-legged aquatic animal of action. Perry! You heard a little bit of the doobie-doobie-doo.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I work in the Disney store, and Perry the Platypus is the highest-selling character that we have. Where'd he go?
There he is.
Hey, where's
Perry?
And he actually makes a noise. It's adorable.
It's so freaking creepy.
It's the version of him with four legs. But yeah, he's so cute. Feel how soft this is.
I'm like,
feel the tail.
Oh, it is soft.
The tail, most of all, is like the
Bug eyes.
softest
Oh
thing.
my god, the tail. I could just sleep on it.
But then you roll over, and then that noise happens, and you're like, "Holy!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!" It really scares me. Actually, I sort of wake up and see those eyes in my face.
Yeah, they're really bulging, buggy.
I have the regular version of Perry, but yeah, kids love Phineas and Ferb,
With good
especially
reason.
Perry the Platypus.
It's good fun. It's good, clean, wholesome fun. With the exception of having unlimited money.
And the movie, have you seen the movie?
I have not.
Okay, the movie actually touches base on Perry being a secret agent, and I didn't say Dr. Doofenshmirtz is actually voiced by Dan Povenmire, one of the creators.
Which is
kind of
cool.
I guess it started. He did the storyboards and the voice, and people like the voice.
Yeah,
And
it's always cool when the creator gets in on the actual production, as
like
opposed to
Alex Hirsch doing every voice in Gravity Falls.
Yeah, what the hell is up with that?
I think we just won't do a Gravity Falls episode. We'll
No.
just keep talking about it on every podcast.
That sounds about right.
That sounds fun. We really love Gravity Falls. And also, Jeff Swampy Marsh does the voice of, what's his name? Major Monogram, who is the guy who runs the OWCA, which Perry the Platypus works for, which it actually says here stands for Organization Without a Cool Acronym. I think that's amazing.
Also, a little bit of trivia for you.
What's that kind of humor?
Say
your
my little
trivia
trivia first. But Jack McBrayer, the voice of Fix-It Felix Jr. in the newest Disney movie Wreck-It Ralph, voices a character in this episode. It seemed to be a really minor character, but whatever. Recognize his voice. I thought it was cool.
I don't know if the audio is. Don't kick the wire.
Sorry,
because it might not work.
Oopsies.
Blah. Okay,
It'll
sorry.
still be working.
Yeah,
Alright,
he originally first appeared in an episode where they go to a convention, and it's sort of like a battle between sci-fi and fantasy costumes.
Oh, nice.
And Kevin Smith was in that episode.
Really?
Seth MacFarlane was in that episode
way.
as a guy named Meth McBarlane. He's like not meth. Okay,
Like some variation of.
what's meth? Certainly not something kids should be using. But yeah, he's like a parody on himself.
That's awesome.
Kevin Smith was in that episode. That was funny. And yeah, he appeared in that episode first as one of their friends.
Cool.
Yeah, speaking of friends, Alyson Stoner from shows like
She was
Camp
on
Rock
She was on
and
Camp
Sweet
Rock.
Life.
She was on the Sweet Life of Zach
with
and
Ashley
Cody.
Tisdale. She's the voice of
Wait,
Isabel.
Alyson Stoner is on this show?
Yeah, she's Isabel. The girl's like, "Hey, Phineas, what you do?"
No freaking way! I've got another bit of trivia for you now.
Oh, okay.
Alyson Stoner plays the voice of Shion in Kingdom Hearts 358 Days.
She does.
And
We are huge Kingdom Hearts
just Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. And I thought that was wicked. And then I found out that she was one of the Disney kids, and it kind of threw me for a loop.
If you do one Disney thing, you're in every Disney thing.
Yeah, it's
like
kind of
ever.
Weird. Yep.
But yeah, they were on the same show, and I think they just tweak her voice so it's a bit higher, so it sounds more like a kid.
A little bit.
Or maybe that's a real voice. I'm not sure.
It used to be a real voice, maybe like 4 years ago when she was.
They probably
when they were filming the Sweet Life.
First episode of Phineas and Ferb, her voice is a lot different.
Oh, probably.
She's totally in love with Phineas, though.
Oh, of course.
They addressed that in the first episode when she's like, "What you doing?" There's like hearts in her eyes, but then they only just like secretly talk about it.
I see. Well, that sucks. Oh,
yeah.
Well.
So overall critique, I love this show.
I enjoyed it. I'm glad I gave it a chance. If I ever see it on TV now, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It's always on Family Channel.
Yeah, it is.
For those of you who aren't Canadian, Family Channel is like the Canadian-owned version of Disney, but we have most Disney shows, but there's also Canadian-produced shows. So we do have Disney Channel here, but it's like is like the free version of Disney Channel that comes with cable.
We don't have to pay for it.
So it's called Family. So we don't get a lot of. So Phineas and Ferb is on, but it's only on like.
It's on like every day, at least once or twice.
Like 3:00. It's not like where we can go on Disney XD and it's like always on that channel. But yeah, there's the garbage. And I didn't have to address that somebody.
But yeah, long story short, I enjoy the show.
It's a great show.
It's good humor. You don't have to think about it, but it doesn't make you feel stupid watching it either. So
yeah, like there's humor enough for adults to enjoy as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because I imagine like older people will be watching it with their kids at some point, right? And they're like, oh,
it's definitely a show.
The adults can laugh at it too without worrying like, oh, there's blood or like
violence wise. There's no violence.
There's a small bit of violence, but it's not like Looney Tune violence, but it's very downplayed.
They're not in a huge sense of danger.
No. It's
like other cartoons that are on right now.
Yeah.
But there's actually an episode where they always seemingly get out of every situation. So they build a gigantic dome that creates traps for them to try and get out of.
That's
so there's like they're tied up like in the James Bond style, and there's a laser, and they find a way out of it. But they're never in extreme peril. In the movie, there was like this really heavy sense of danger. If you've seen Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension,
I've seen commercials and trailers for it, and it does feel like it has a different tone than the TV show itself.
Well, it should, like all the movies should.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so it's an all-around great show for everybody to watch.
Good show.
Babies will like it, kids will like it. I don't know if babies will like it.
I'll definitely pick it up when I get the chance.
I get adults who come into Disney Store. They like the show themselves. They actually buy like the blankets and stuff. And Perry's a cute character.
Nice.
So if you haven't seen it, we highly suggest you go see Phineas and Ferb live. It's just touring around Canada and the States right now, I believe. There's going to be a full-length movie in theaters in 2014.
Yes.
So I think next summer. And what else? Mission Marvel, a special Phineas and Ferb episode is going to come out this summer where Dr. Doofenshmirtz accidentally takes away all the Marvel and Avengers superpowers. And so...
Which is crazy!
Which is an amazing idea. It's a great way for Disney and Marvel to start off a relationship. Because, right now they're just dating.
Yeah.
They'll see where things go.
That'll be the first date.
It's actually been like a year.
Yeah, but they haven't they haven't done anything joint yet.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, they put Disney and like slapped its name on top of Iron Man.
Well, actually, like those movies are still produced by Paramount.
Yeah.
Because they have the rights to the film.
Yeah.
But Disney
gets to put its name on it.
Still gets to we'll sell it at the stores.
It's like haha.
Merchandise. We love Disney. Not to say we don't love anything else. We'll talk about other stuff
Eventually.
Yeah, we'll have to do the new Spider-Man.
Yes.
Amazing Spider-Man.
We will do the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, we saw a DVD today.
Oh, cool.
That just came out, so we'll probably buy that later on.
It's a good show.
So yeah, you guys keep watching Phineas and Ferb if you love the show. If you like our podcast, of course, visit thecartoonkids.tumblr.com for our website. We're on SoundCloud. You can listen to the audio there. And you can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com. Facebook. Sean Connery's Facebook.
Sean Connery.
Facebook.com/thecartoonkids. And once again, hopefully we'll get this show going a bit faster. We can do more episodes, and maybe we'll have some guest stars.
Oh, guest stars. We got a lot of people that we know that just love to talk and are very opinionated.
Yes.
In general.
And also like voiceover actors that we might meet in the future.
Well, we keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to say names right now, but hopefully a later episode we'll talk about it. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to do some crazy stuff. Hey, Tarif, I have one question. Are you ready, Tarif?
Aye, Captain.
My name's Tyler.
Right.
But yeah, so that'll be our next episode.
See you in about a minute.
Yeah. Oh, we almost did 20 minutes today.
We can keep it. Ready?
Okay,
All right.
6 seconds. What are we going to talk? Wait, don't.
Bye.
Don't do it. You have to hit stop first, and then. Okay, so have a great night, everybody.
Woo!
Hello.
All right, now we're actually recording. Mic check.
Check 2. Check 1 2.
Hey, mic check.
Check it in.
Check 1, check 2, 1, mic check. I'm gonna meditate stuff for this song. If you can't hear that, if you can't see that, put your specs on. If you can't hear that, poke your eardrums. Check 1, check 2, 1, mic check.
I'm going to keep that in the episode. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, it's from a song.
I'm going to put that at the end.
It's a song called Mic Check by these guys called Hadouken.
That sounds stupid. It's good because we're not negative.